In Embryo Women Engineers by Hetty Grouse, she mentions the gender divide in education in schools. She talks about how the boys were typically taught subjects such as physics and maths, and the girls were generally taught more feminine subjects such as sewing. She showed a general distaste for the subjects and wishes that she got to enjoy subjects such as physics herself. In 2022, we recognise that now that in schools there is a need for both genders to be taught the same subjects and have the same opportunities. This also highlights the importance of having STEM outreach projects to make sure girls know that the subjects such as physics are for them. Hetty also talks about how engineering is generally perceived as a male profession. This highlights the importance of the work that institutions such as WES and WISE are doing to have female role models going out into schools and showing women succeeding in the engineering profession.
Views of Distinguished Engineers by Sir Alfred Yarrow. He talked about how he could not see a reason why women would not be allowed the same opportunities as men. He recognised that women naturally look at things slightly different, so having men and women working together may obtain results that neither could obtain alone. However, this wasn't widely recognised at the time, but today it is, which is why it is so important to encourage more women into engineering and STEM.
One of the things that stood out to me is that women have always had a role in industry and in engineering, but that's historically been overlooked. In the 1919 edition of The Woman Engineer, Charles Parson describes how women really demonstrated to the world that they can do exactly what men could do during the First World War.
For the future of women in engineering, we need to get girls involved at school. We need to get girls involved in traditionally male subjects like men arts, IT, robotics, because that's where they foster the excitement that leads them into engineering. And for the women who are currently engineers or just currently in corporate life, we need to normalise flexible working hours, potentially part-time positions, and affordable care so that we don't have to choose between having a family and our chosen career.